Hello everybody from Jakarta, Indonesia, and welcome to episode 2 of the Divo Diary.
Divo Diary.
Divo Diary.
Divo Diary. Divo Diary.
Anyways, I'm calling it that because I realized when I saw the clip of the first little movie that I ever made for Il Divo, I called it the Divo Diary. I actually called it episode 2 as well, don't ask me why, but I realized that I wanted to create some sort of diary type thing. I don't even know what I was thinking at the time, I just thought it was fun to play with the camera. So now here we are, 3 years later, and so week 2, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I checked the statistics for this site, and in 7 days we generated 1.4 million hits. Okay, let me just say that again. 1.4 million hits. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's incredible. That's amazing. Thank you all for taking such an interest in this, and I just want to say thank you all for your support in this. I'm just glad that you guys are enjoying it as much as I'm having fun making it. Now on to the questions. I say questions because it is very hard to pick just one question per week. You all have very good questions, and if I could, I would just answer them all. But that's just simply impossible. I would have to sit here for hours answering question after question. And so anyways, for today, I'm making a compromise between one and all. And I'm going to go for 5 questions. And this time, I'm just going to answer them myself. Mostly because today is actually our day off. And I'm not going to try and track down the guys on a day off because, they would kill me. So here we go. Question number 5 is from Kandra, right here in Jakarta, Indonesia. Actually, she has several questions, so I'll just take them one at a time. Hi again, David. Hello. I want to ask you again. Again? Okay. I have too many questions about you in my head. Isn't that crazy? Nope, it's not crazy. David, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you very much. You have a girlfriend, right? It's impossible if you don't have one. Very happy. Well, thank you. I'm very happy too. And yes, I do have a girlfriend. Do you enjoy the world tour? Yes, I'm having a great time on the world tour. It's taking us to so many places around the world that we would never have seen otherwise. And it's just incredible to come into contact with so many different cultures, and it's a really fun time. Do you have an interest in marching band? Well, actually, I do. The first instrument I ever played was trombone, and I did go to marching band camp. However, if I do remember correctly, I was 9 years old at the time, and I went to marching band camp way up in the mountains of Colorado, and I got really, really homesick, and I actually called my parents on the 3rd day of marching band camp and had them come in the middle of the night all the way up to Grand Junction, Colorado, which is where it was, and pick me up and take me home. So, yeah, that's just... I like marching band. Have you watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Yes, I have seen both versions of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Even though I do very much like and respect Johnny Depp's version, I still have to vote for the original. Maybe it's just because my childhood was centered around that one. But yeah, I like the first one. David, please check your private messages. There must be tons of messages waiting to be read by you. Please, very happy, very happy. Well, to be quite honest, I think this project is a little bit more, it's very difficult and quite time-consuming, so I'm not actually checking private messages. I'm just checking the questions for David, and so then I answer them right here. Do you always bring your laptop? Yes, I always bring my laptop. Do you like to eat, David? David, Tell us your divas about your unforgettable, precious, wonderful moment in your life. We want to know more about you. The precious, unforgettable moment in my life. I've had so many unforgettable moments in my life, and they all kind of blend together. I mean, there's moments with Il Divo, there's moments from before Il Divo, there's moments with my family, there's moments, that I've had when I've been by myself. I can't narrow it down. There's not one specific moment that defines who I am or what I'm about. So there it is, and thank you very much for your questions, Kendra. So question number 4 comes from White Moon 71 from Mexico, and White Moon says, "Hello, David. Is pleasant to know to me of your page. I believe that he will be addictive. Thanks to share." However, a question. Okay. Wanted to know what she calls the attention to you would like to know, or the memory that would last in your mind of the country that visits. Exists something special that catches you attention of some place, or rather culture? Well, I think I know what you're getting at. There's been a lot of wonderful places that we've visited. Right now we've just finished our Asian tour and our Australian tour. Obviously Australia is one of my favorite places. Have such a good time every time we go there. I like Japan. I have a great fascination with Japan. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I was a samurai in a past life, who knows. Obviously I like the US. I mean, getting to see so many of the cities around the US. Canada is always very fun. When we go there, it's always a good time. What's cool for me is when we go to Europe, when we tour around Europe, and all these little countries all packed in, right next to each other, side by side, like neighbors. And all of their cultures are so extremely different. France, for example, right next door to Spain. I can't think of two more different examples of neighbors. Germany, again, completely different. But visiting all these places, just there's so many memories of hanging out with the guys in all the different cities around the world. It's just, yeah, lots of fun. Question number 3 comes from Madwoman89 from Somewhere Dreaming of David. I'm not kidding, that's what's on her profile, that's what it says right here. Somewhere dreaming. Okay. And she writes, "Hello, Mr. Miller. You have said in one of your past TV appearances that if you wasn't in Il Divo, that you would like to direct films, movies. What sort of genre of films or movies would you like most to direct? Or would you direct as many genres as possible to gain the different experiences?" I have no idea if I'll ever get to fully direct full films, but if I could, I think I would like to direct sci-fi movies. I'm kind of a sci-fi nut in general, and I kind of have some aspirations to direct serious drama as well. I'd like to do a comedy. Yeah, so I think the answer is yes. I would like to do as many different kinds of genres as possible. I'm sure they all bring with them their own set of challenges and obstacles to overcome, which I think would be very intriguing to try and tackle. So thank you for your question, Madwoman89. Question number 2 comes from Suze in Northern California. Hi, Suze. And she writes, "To you, what is the worst characteristic in a person, and what is one of your pet peeves?" I guess that's 2 questions. Sorry. Well, Suze, to be frank, I don't think that I have any pet peeves really. Yeah, no pet peeves. When things happen that are kind of annoying, or when they're kind of off-putting or whatever, I generally try and look inside and find what it is about that situation or that person or that moment that is that's irritating. And usually the answer that I come up with is there's something in myself that is some sort of button that is pushed, and it triggers a whole bunch of either memories or feelings or whatever that generally have nothing to do with the situation at hand, but they kind of influence and impact the situation at hand, turning it into something even more irritating than it really is. But I try to look at what it is that's going on in myself, so that if something does kind of rub me the wrong way, I can deal with it in the moment for what it is, and when that moment's gone, to just let it go. Because I think when we hold on to things about people or about situations, and we start running that tally list of things that have annoyed us, I think this is where we run into trouble and we start making mountains out of molehills. So yeah, that's me. I can't think of anything offhand that is a general blanket kind of I don't like this. I try to take all the moments one by one as they come. So thanks, Suze, for your question. And now we move to question number 1 from Chus Kisses in La Roja, Spain. What is your first thought when you wake up every morning? Where am I? So, there you have it. Questions. It's probably like 10 or 15 questions, not 5, but you know what? It's fine. It's all good. I like to do this. It's fun. And don't forget to check out Samurai Shorts and the picture pages, because I've added some more stuff. So go and check that out. And well, I hope you enjoy for the week, and keep coming back. There's gonna be more. So we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye. Bye.